welcome back to JTB videos. I know it's been a while, but I'm now back. Whilst I've been away, I've been busy doing stuff I need to get away, but I've also purchased a DCS Flame Cliffs 3 bundle, which includes multiple Russian fighters, but also a couple of American ones as well. If you want to get DCS, you can get it for free in the Steam store, but you can also get it off the Eagle Dynamics main web page, shown here. In my opinion, the web page is a lot better because a lot more people use it, and you can hop into more multiplayer missions and fly with them. The link to the main page will be in the description. Anyway, let's get on with the video. So, as just a bit of post commentary, I've got to mention that if you are alone, if you don't have anyone to play with on DCS, there are plenty of Discord servers out there. I personally love the Digital Air Force on Discord, shown on screen now. Link will be in the description to join it. There's a great community and I really enjoy being part of it, so feel free to join it. So in this scenario that I've created, we are in an A10, we're going to perform a cold start at the airfield, and we are doing a simulation as if the enemy have taken to visit Lakoni airfield. We have got BMP-1s that will drive in, although this won't matter because we won't even arrive till they even get there, but this is the simulation. We also have a group of T-80Us and T-90 Russian main battle tanks in a circle there. Not to mention, our armament will be for the A10. We have 2 pylons set with 3 Mavericks, which are infrared guided air-to-ground missiles. But then we also have high explosive anti-tank cluster bomb, and we have 2 of them. Also, not to mention, we also have the inbuilt A10 GAU-8 with 30mm armor penetrating high explosive rounds being fired out. We can, if needed, we can shoot soft targets such as the BMPs and just damage them to catch on fire. So, let's go on with the scenario. So you now join me in the A10A. We have the 2 General Electric turbines, we have our Mavericks on the wing, and we have the HESH cluster bombs, or not HESH, heat bombs underneath. We will just now perform the cold start procedure. As you can tell, we have no hydraulics. All we can do is move the tail up and down. We're going to APU on, let our controls recenter, calibrated. I'm gonna put the throttle from my own little Hotas throttle to idle, and we'll start engine 2 because that's the hydraulics. Once we have engine 2 running, we can perform hydraulic checks, making sure flaps working and air brakes working. We can then also close the canopy once the fan starts spinning, so as it get a bit loud. There you go. So, closing canopy. Completely closed, locked. Get that engine spool up. Once that is gone to full readiness, we will be ready to start engine 1. While we're doing that, we might as well check our weapons. So we've got the Mavericks. You can see on the right we have the thermal imaging. That'll be thermal imaging. As you can see, there's that reticle. Could lock ground there and it will stay in position. But I can check different weapons. So that's the high explosive bombs. As you can see down there, it's telling me that we got them selected. There we go. And then we got the Maverick selection there. Now the engine's spooled up, we can go ahead and start number 1. While we're waiting for that to go up, we can do hydraulics tests, so we can put flaps to the down position. They are. We can then also test air brakes, so we're going to set air brakes to full. They're on full. Close them up. We can set flaps to the takeoff position, So yeah, we have full control ability now. We're going to quickly check our controls. Full right, full left. Full right, full left. Might as well also check our rudders while we're at it. They're functioning well. The engine's ready. We're going to stick our flaps to the landing position. Full down. And switch to flight mode, where it'll be clear to taxi and take off.
Airfield 1.
Almost there. And we're going to go full brake. There we are. So now it's going to do a last control check. We are clear. Full engine power, and we'll go. Try to keep the centre line while we're on our taxi. So once we get to a sufficient speed, we'll pull back on the stick and we'll take off. Gear up. That's just telling me that I'm putting the gear up. We're going to raise flaps. Flaps raised. And we are very close. We're going to try and get to altitude for our attack run. As you can see, that is the airbase we're attacking. It's very close. That's why we scrambled with our Mavericks. You'll next join me when we are up to altitude which is sufficient for an angle of attack. Hopefully in the future I will be using Track IR, so I'll be able to move my head and move the head camera around, but for now it's stationary. But hopefully then videos like this will be a lot easier for attacking targets. Going to throttle back to half, stick air brakes out to full, and commence attack run. There's my attack reticle. Bombs are away. They're now shooting at me with their MG, so I'm going to try and pull out of this. Engines to full. 2 BMPs critical damage. That's first successful run. And we're still at a reasonable altitude, so I'm now going to pull back up to altitude. You'll join me again for the next attack run. We're going to throttle back, stick air brakes out. That is a positive lock. Positive lock. Positive lock. Switching to cannon for lighter target. Now going to pull off our attack run. Air brakes away. We still have 2 more Mavericks that we can use to attack them, and that is perfect because we have about 2 or 3 targets still left. We're going to reclimb to altitude, and I'll join you for the 3rd attack run. You join me for what will be the last attack run of this mission. There's the airfield over down there. We have the Mavericks ready. We're going to zoom in on the little TV screen there. Throttle down to half, air brakes deployed. We're going to attempt to lock onto a target. Target locked. Target Maverick away. It's a dead target. Locked on, missile away. The last target, missile away. Pulling out. There is still one more target. We will leave him, but so we're going to head back to base. Flaps landing position, gear down. And we are going to come in.
Altitude, altitude.
Plane still thinks I'm on an attack run, so we're just going to go into normal. Forgot to turn that bit off. We're going to deploy air brakes as we come in for landing. A little bit of a bumpy, hard landing, but we will still attempt this. Try to get back on the centre line. That was a bit of a skid off, but can't always help that. We're going to come off about here. We're going to taxi to parking, and we'll shut off engine. Then I'll shut off engines. But for now, it's goodbye from me. Hope to see you soon in future videos of DCS. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.